For my writing for the web class this semester at university, we are reading this book, The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. So far we've had to read half of it, so 6 chapters worth, including the prologue. And so far it's become pretty obvious that the argument that the author is making is that the internet, or our use and our understanding of reading on the internet, is causing our brain to rewire itself to focus on, reading shorter and quicker bursts and quickly switching tasks and things like that, away from reading long form, just text books like this one, ironically. Generally, I scoff and roll my eyes at these kinds of arguments. However, this one, I have a really weird relationship with this book because it sets up a really, really good foundation as to how I'm now able to think about this subject, besides just kind of laughing at it, and form my own thoughts of it and around it. However, I don't actually like basically the first 3 to 4 chapters were kind of setting up the historical, 2 different sides of the historical, the psychological, and the biological, foundation for how one can approach this kind of topic. And then the last couple chapters that I've read so far were basically him forming his own arguments about it and his own points about it. And all of the foundation parts I actually really, really enjoyed. And like I said, it really created a good foundation for me to form my own thought processes on this subject matter. However, once he got to creating his own points, I just feel like he went off the deep end. And so it's really got me thinking. We had to make a forum post, which I'm turning into a blog post that this video will be embedded in, and you can click the link in the description. I'll have it up on my website. We were supposed to make a forum post in our little forum discussion because it's an online class about the chapters. And originally I wasn't sure I'd have much to write. I never do for these kinds of things. However, apparently I feel pretty strongly or pretty deeply and complexly about these chapters because I came up with a hell of a lot to write, because there's a lot worth debating, and I'm actually excited to finish the book, which I can't say I've ever been excited to finish a book in my entire life. Key to the point of this book exactly, but it's really odd. And so I have a question for you guys. How much time, or you don't even have to try to quantify it into time, just how much of your life involves being connected to either computers or the internet? Because lots of things have computers and count as computers. For example, my digital camera, my DSLR. It counts as a computer. It has a computer in it. It functions by means of a computer. However, it's not connected to the internet. My game console is a computer, but I don't always use it on the internet. So I'm not necessarily applying this to home appliances kind of stuff, just like general electronics for leisure and work. How much of your life is wired in? Is it a lot? Is it a little? Is it more than it used to be? Is it less than it used to be? Is it more than you'd like it to be, and why would you like it to be less? Etc. And don't worry about what you think you should feel so much as how you actually feel, your initial reaction of thinking about this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As part of an assignment, we had to fill out this digital tracker, which I was hard to find coming up, or I was hard, wow. I struggled to come up with one to actually match my usage. Because I basically already knew that I was stuck in front of a screen 24/7, because half of my schoolwork requires using the internet and using a computer. All of my actual job involves using either my camera as a computer or being on the physical computer. Pretty much all of my hobbies and social relationships involve technology, and therefore I can't avoid it, and I recognize that, so it's not really eye-opening for me. But not everybody thinks about that. And so think about it for a little bit and let me know what you think about the comment, or about it in a comment below. And if you are interested in my expanded thoughts about this, let me get a word count. Actually, hang on. Let me pull it up. I wrote approximately... Holy shit. Okay, sorry. I wrote approximately 2,085 words on this subject, apparently, in the past couple hours. And so I will have a link to that in the description below. And I'm just interested what you guys have to think, because this really got me thinking. and I'm not the kind of guy to let this kind of thing get me thinking, so it was really unexpected. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.